Hi. So I was on a Zoom call yesterday, and someone was in their backyard and remarking on their trees. So they had a big fir tree, and they said, interestingly, it can't grow on one side because there's a maple tree right beside it, kind of crowning it and not letting the branches and the leaves grow on one side. And I asked, what if the fir tree is making space for that maple tree so that they can both grow together? So they're not in competition. They're actually making space for each other. So they're like a community of trees. And I think that's this idea of making space versus taking up space is interesting. I'm a more quiet person. I'm always asked to, insert yourself, be more aggressive, put yourself in the conversation, speak up. And I'm going, well, why don't you make more space instead of always asking me to take up more space? But that's just our culture. We're kind of geared that way to take up more space. But I read the Genesis 1 narrative as a making space narrative. So darkness makes space for light. Water makes space for land. Land makes space for vegetation and animals. Human makes space for another human. So when we have sometimes read, be fruitful and multiply as a taking up space or colonizing, maybe it should be instead a making space for others to coexist.